Hi guys, this is Mike at tabletbuy.com, and we're here today with two tablets that are not really competitors, but many of you might actually want to compare before deciding to buy one or another. So we have here on the right the Apple iPad 2, probably all of you familiar with it, and here on the left there's the Lenovo ThinkPad Tablet. Why I said they're not really competitors, this one is more a multimedia device. It's light, it's portable, and it's very easy to use. And this one comes with more features, more ports, it's heavier, it's bigger, and it's meant for enterprise, for business, and for productivity. Not that much for multimedia, although it can play, of course, all of the movies and clips, and it has the browser as all of the other Android tablets. Because yes, this is an Android powered tablet, comes with Android HoneyComb 3.1 and runs on a Tegra 2 platform. This one, of course, iOS 5 right now, and it comes with an Apple i5 processor, so pretty much basic. Let's go ahead and have a quick look at them. First of all, let's compare them in terms of size, and you're going to notice that when holding it one on top of the other, the iPad is just a tiny bit wider, but it's shorter by quite a bunch. As you can see here, it's also a lot thinner. You can see this, it's quite obvious that the ThinkPad is a lot thicker than the iPad here. In terms of build quality, this one made from aluminum, probably all familiar, very solid, and it's been quite reliable. I have it for like half a year right now. This one, on the other hand, made from plastic, but it's made plastic. It's the same finish you have on ThinkPad laptops actually. So there's really nothing bad I can say about it. Feels quite nice. I like to hold it in my hand like this. It feels sturdy, and having this soft finish makes it grippy. While this one is not that comfortable, it's not that grippy. It's a little bit annoying because of these sharp edges, and I can't actually use it without a proper case. Now let's have a quick look at both these devices in terms of ports, and I'm going to start with the iPad because I finish faster with it. You don't have that many things. You have here headphone jack, this is the power button, lock screen button, volume rocker on the bottom, speaker, mono speaker, docking connector, and there's actually nothing on this one. On the 3G version you would also have a micro SIM slot as well. On the front, this is the home button and a camera on top. On the back, another camera here on top. This one, it's a little bit more complicated. First, on the front face, you can see that you have physical buttons. You don't usually have this on Android devices, but Lenovo said their customers ask for such buttons, and you have a button for home, for back, for internet, and for locking the screen rotation. You also have a front-facing camera and a 5-megapixel camera on the back with a microphone. Without flash though, so neither of them has flash, but definitely the cameras on the ThinkPad are way better than what you have on the Asus iPad, on the Apple iPad 2. Sorry for that. Now let's go ahead and have a quick look on the sides. On top you have a power button, nothing else. But on this side you have a bunch of things. You have the headphone jack, and you also have a mini HDMI micro USB proprietary docking connector, and here behind this cover there's a full-size SIM slot and a full-size SD card slot, so those will be quite useful. On this other side, behind this cover, there is a full-size USB. You can connect peripherals to it. Standard speaker, it's a mono speaker as well. On this other side you have the volume rocker And in here, connected to the string, it is a pen. So yeah, this one comes with a digitizer. You can use it for writing and taking notes. So definitely a lot more things on this one. You have USB, you have HDMI, you have card readers. You almost have nothing at all on this, on the iPad. That's why I said they're not really competitors. Of course, having all this makes the device bulkier, and it also makes it heavier. It's quite significantly heavier than this one. This one I believe goes for like 133 pounds, and this is like 160, 170 pounds, something like this. So it's definitely heavier, and going to feel this when using the tablet during your everyday tasks. Now opening the two, you're going to notice that you have Android on this one. And let me turn on the brightness, screen brightness a bit. Okay, so there's Android on this one with iOS on the iPad. Screens, this one is a 10.1 inch screen, this one is a 9.7 inch display, 1280 by 800 pixel, 1024 by 768. This is a 4:3 aspect ratio, this is a 16:10 aspect ratio. Running HoneyComb, it comes with all this basic application. We're not going to get into details. This one is running iOS, like I said. This one HoneyComb 3.1 with a couple of customization. You have some extra layers, extra widgets, some extra applications as well, and of course you have this, which is the notes application. Going to use the pen, and I already have some notes here. I can show you that you have two modes. You have the drawing mode, and I can add something to this drawing. I've already did. For instance, add a person like this. You can see that it's actually great for sketches, and it will be nice to have this. Okay, and you can also have, let's delete what I've just done here. You have an eraser here. It works. And of course you also have the writing part. So you can write something up and it will delete stuff. And it's quite easy to, quite intuitive interface. First of all, let's delete some of the stuff here by circle around it and pressing the delete button. You can also delete stuff just by doing this, and it deletes this. And let me write, I am comparing. Okay, it didn't actually recognize this. My handwriting is actually awful, and this one is doing a pretty good job at recognizing stuff. Let's see if it's going to work now. Yeah, I am comparing to, okay, to tablets. One with iOS. Yeah, it says 105. One with iOS. One with Android. So there are some, it's not working perfectly, but if you have better handwriting than I do, and I'm pretty sure most of you do have, it will be quite okay, and I find it better than what you have on the HTC Flyer, actually, HTC Flyer, and this is something quite useful. Definitely like more the part where you can handwrite and take notes than the this digitizer, the handwriting recognition software, but it's still quite useful as well. Now I'm not going to focus on multimedia. Both of these devices offer a browser, both offer music player, movie player, So both offer access to Android market, Android market, and Lenovo's app shop, which is a market that only has a couple of vaulted and verified applications that are meant for this particular tablet. So not all those Android applications together like you have on the Android market. On here you have App Store, and it's quite easy to see which applications are for the iPad and which are for the iPhones, iPad, iPhone. Quite easy to do this. Paid apps, free apps, all apps for iPad, and if you're searching for something, you have iPad apps, iPhone apps, so quite an easy market. More apps theoretically on this particular device, on the iPad, and better apps. Well, those on this one aren't that bad either. They should be quite okay. What I also wanted to tell you is that they come with pretty much similar prices. Both go for $499 for the 16GB Wi-Fi only versions. The pen is $30 extra, so overall they're pretty much comparable in terms of prices. Battery life, like 8 hours for this one, 10 hours for that one. So it really, if you want to compare these two, it really depends on what you're going to need from a tablet. If you want a tablet that for light use, for reading your emails, for watching video content, for playing games, and for, I don't know, for everyday light use, browsing, chatting with your friends, the iPad is probably your better pick because it's sturdier, and I believe it's a lot thinner, it's a lot lighter, it's easier to use. The OS and the interface, it's easier to use than to understand. This one is more complicated. Android, it's a little bit more complicated. Device is heavier, has extra ports though, and it's a little bit sluggish. Sometimes the operating system is not as responsive, sometimes there are errors, and the applications aren't that optimized for the hardware, and they're not working flawlessly. But still, this is a very good device as well, and if you want something more than an entertainment tool, I would definitely recommend having a look at this, especially since you also have accessories. It comes with a pen like you saw, but there is also a keyboard folio case that will be quite nice. Allows you to get a proper physical keyboard connected to your tablet and have like a mini laptop, very light, and actually able to help you put up some work together. Okay, so that was it for now. If you want more details, there is the written comparison, and it will be available on the site on tabletbuy.com. There is a link in the description below. That's it for now. Mike at tabletbuy.com with the Apple iPad 2 and the Lenovo ThinkPad Tablet. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you liked our posts. Thanks.